A definitive Lexus, and the one that propelled the brand, the LS was totally updated for the 2018 model year. It presented a forceful variant of the popular, scandalous shaft grille, a swoopy inside, and went to a totally V6 controlled lineup. The completely gas-fueled model including a twin-turbocharged 3.5-liter motor. That, as well as it received the stage of the shocking Lexus LC 500. In view of all that, the LS 500 sounds like it has the possibility to be a top-of-the-line extravagance cruiser, as well as may have even increased a portion of the LC 500's brandishing aptitude. To discover, we invested some energy in an all-wheel drive show with the F-Sport bundle, which includes a meaner-looking grille, lively seats and the trap sliding measuring to help us to remember the LFA supercar that initially utilized such a group. The main thing it needs is the taking care of overhauls elite to the back drive gas just LS. Relate editor Joel Stockstale, I adore the Lexus LC 500, similar to, a considerable measure. It was my most loved auto I drove a year ago in light of the fact that it has the ideal mix of style, solace and execution. So realizing that the LS has LC roots, I was eager to drive it, trusting it would fundamentally be a 4-entryway rendition of that auto. It absolutely looks like it. In spite of the fact that not the beautiful monster the LC is, it's as yet a looker. It's forceful and threatening, especially with the dark F-Sport grille. Furthermore, when you get in, you are welcomed by hip-embracing calfskin seats and a garish instrument bunch. Everything around you is calfskin, softened cowhide or metal and extremely fascinating, exceptional shapes that make this Lexus have a craving for something else and uncommon to most extravagance autos. I especially like the coasting armrest, snatch handles and the entryways. In any case, things go to pieces with the driving background. The twin-turbo V6, albeit bounty intense, doesn't sound so dazzling as the snarling V8 creature in the LC. It likewise has extremely slow throttle reaction, and the gearbox doesn't move as fast and freshly as in the LC, even in Sport Plus mode. The guiding declines to disclose to you anything either, feels too light, and what weight exists feels extremely simulated. The ride quality likewise doesn't exactly appear to know whether it needs to be lazy boy cushy or sports vehicle firm. It's a disgrace, as well, on the grounds that there are brief minutes in fast corners when the auto begins to feel more certain. It's simply let down most different places by different odds and ends. Yet, hello, at any rate it looks extraordinary. Senior Editor, Green, John Belt Snyder, this is a delightful auto, particularly within. The plan is intense, and not at all like anything different brands are doing. It won't not be some tea, simply like that grille, however I observe it to be perfectly and richly executed. The skimming armrests that Joel notices are attractive and present day. The way the entryway trim boards look layered, nearly as if they're being peeled away one by one, is something that appears to be straight out of an automobile fair idea auto, however it works here and this creation demonstrate. I additionally cherish the lines that swoop the distance over the dash and seem reflected in the sewing of the entryway trim. The way the controls are joined into the outline is fascinating, too. They're not quite the same as a great deal of autos, particularly the haptic touchpad infotainment interface, yet they're worth getting used to for the one-of-a-kind look they manage. I borrow the wind, push controls for drive modes and footing controls situated up on the sides of the instrument bunch. The minor metal spots underneath the VAC controls are valuable, alluring and off the beaten path. I'd have never brainstormed a plan like this in a million years, however I'm happy somebody did. While I concur with Joel's appraisal of the drive understanding, on the off chance that you need an incredible twin-turbo V6, look at the Cadillac XTS V Sport we drove as of late. I genuinely couldn't care less that it's not an energizing auto to drive. In spite of the motor in the engine, it makes an agreeable space that'll voyage serenely and rapidly to your goal. In style, no less. I just thudded it in eco mode, started up the journey control, and making the most of my environment.
Thank you.